Working with Shailene is amazing. She's one of the best young actresses around right now, if not the best. So working with her is a total pleasure, and she's amazing. So that's all good. In terms of how the movie and the story has impacted my life, I think it's probably impacted my life the same as it's impacted everyone who's been touched by this story, which is it makes you think about being appreciative just for what you have in front of you, because nothing is guaranteed. You know, any of us could die at any minute, or be, there are faults in the stars. You know, in this case, the fault in our stars, in the stars for Gus and Hazel is cancer, and for that reason their time is going to be limited. And you know, that happens to a lot of people in life, and we have to be appreciative for what we have, because nothing is guaranteed. I think people like him so much because he does so much for Hazel, and he makes such a big sacrifice for Hazel, which if you've read the book, you see the story, you know what the sacrifice is later on. And it's beautiful. You know, people always love grand acts like that, and it's beautiful because Gus starts the story wanting to make a grand act for the world, and he wants the world to love him, but he later on becomes okay with just making a grand act for one person, and having that deep love with one person, and that's just as important.
In Divergent, you played Shailene's brother, obviously. Does that make it easier to play her on-screen lover in this film, or do you think it was a bit awkward?
No, it made it easier, not because we actually played brother and sister, but because we were comfortable with each other, and because we got to know each other, and we had an on-set demeanor already, and we became friends. So then when we went to Fault in Our Stars, we were friendly. I mean, we were very friendly. We were very close, and we were comfortable with each other. It was actually probably less. The funny thing is, yeah, it was less awkward that we had already played a role together, because then when it came down to things like the love scene, we were comfortable with each other, and we knew we were just friends, and you know, we knew there was nothing else there, and that, you know, once they said cut, we were just friends, and that was really important in us being comfortable with each other. Well, we have a different director, Robert Schwenke. I hope that's how you pronounce his last name, and he's great. I think he wants to make a little bit of a darker film, more gritty. Caleb, obviously, in the second film has a much more prominent role, so that's going to be interesting for me. Yeah, we're shooting that right now, and I think it's going to be cool.